G'day guys, got a little bit of new kit here that we haven't had a look at before. Only just received one of them, one I've had a little bit longer. In this box over here, which I've just taken out, is a Campmaster hiking stove, and on the other side here we've got an Aldi coffee maker. Now I haven't actually tried to use the stove or anything before, so it'll be intriguing just to see how easy this is to set up. I have had one shot at doing coffee with the coffee maker, which I sort of managed, but hopefully I've learnt how to do it. We'll see in the next few minutes if I've remembered. So initially what we're going to do is unpack the stove and have a look at how it goes together. So it all packs up into a neat little unit here. I'll try and keep it in frame, but I can't see the back of the screen while I'm doing this, so let's see. Pull the lid off. Okay, it's a sort of plastic lid. One assumes heat resistant. It's obviously a stand. Okay, they clip in, and that will be for the gas bottle. A cup of some sort, if we can get that out. Okay, let's tip that up. Okay, we've got a cup. We have a bird over here squawking at me. And inside there, okay, that is the heating element. Right. Okay, on off switch for the gas. And it's even got a self-ignition lighter there, which is good. Okay, that's handy. I'll try to get my hand out of frame, sorry about that. We've got a self-ignition there, and the on-off for the gas. And the type of gas it takes is in these little canisters. Unfortunately, it's a different connection to our other small gas canisters, which is a big shame. And of course you can't refill these fellas. Once you finish with them you have to throw them away. So I'm just trying to keep my hands out of the way of everything. Let's see, it's clockwise. Yeah, it's clockwise. Okay, as you make contact with that, it lets a little bit of gas out. Simple enough. Now I gather this stand would be for the canister, yes. Okay, so okay, that's good. Goes on, gives it a bit of extra stability. Alright, well, that's simple enough. And the little, this has got a handle on it. Let's see if we can get that back a bit. So we've got a handle on there that folds out, that's good. Let's push those through. There we go. Makes a better handle like that. And okay, there's a little pin receiver area there. Okay, there it is. And that there. Okay, so there we have the unit set up. That was very quick, very simple to do. It's got a litre, I believe. Let's have a look in here. Don't know if you can see that. It says 1 litre. Okay, now I won't be doing 1 litre. All I want to do is boil enough water for a cup of coffee. That's here. So that's not very much. Normally we'd have a couple of cups in there, but just making one. Let's see how easy this is to light. So we've just moved up into a location that's a bit easier to get to things. It's just sitting on the barbecue here. And as you can see, this is insulated, so it'll keep your liquid in there warm. This fold away handle has also got protection on the handle, so that if the heat does make its way into there, you're not going to burn your hands when you pick it up. So we're just going to have another go, because I've been fiddling around with the coffee maker, which we'll probably do in another video. But let's just do this again, and I'm going to need 2 hands, so we'll pop that down there. Okay, and as you can see, that boiled pretty quickly. Pop the lid back on there. Okay, so there isn't a great deal more to say about the Campmaster at the moment. It's dead simple to use. I don't see any reason for any complaints about it at this stage. It seems to be well made, well thought out, packs up neatly. And apart from us using it as a portable stove in the back of the car to make a coffee, this would be a great little camping stove. Now, if you look at the jet boils and the prices of those and compare it to this, this is currently, as I make this video, $62 in Kmart. Of course, extra for the gas cylinder. They are, what did I get those for? $4.50 in Bunnings. Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to come out. I've got the little Osmo without a proper tripod at the moment. I've got it propped up. This is the coffee maker, portable coffee maker. This is an Aldi version. There are a number of these available on the market. Interesting little gadget. I have had one play with it, but it's a bit strange. You have a cup, I gather. This end is the water container, and then we have a little scoop for getting the coffee out, and that's where the coffee will go through eventually. Now this end you've got to watch when you open it, because there is a little rubber seal in here that falls out. When it falls out, it is by Murphy's Law bound to bounce under something and disappear for hours. Now it sits in here. That little thing there can be a real pain in the bum, because it's not tightly put in, and if you open this thing upside down, that will come out and bounce away because it's sort of rubber. It has a little notch there, so you've got to get it right when you put it in. It just lies flat inside there. I know the lighting here is not the best, so there's a little notch in there. It sits flat, so make sure when you do it, you open this thing with the printing the right way up, and you won't have that problem. So the other piece we're looking at here is where you put the coffee. Now I've seen better versions of this on other models where you put the coffee in and then you screw a top on it. This one just sits there like that, which is a bit iffy as far as I'm concerned, but that's where it will force the water through. Let's make a mess, of course. Well, that scoop apparently is too much for that, which is very clever. Okay. Made a big mess. Never mind. This is only the second time I've used this thing, so, and the other time was a while back. Let's just get. Okay, so we're going to fit that back onto here, and hopefully it's going to compress the coffee a little bit. Okay. Try and make sure it's as flat as possible. And then we pop the, there we go. As soon as I turn that fellow the wrong way, you see the results. This thing falls out again. This is very annoying. It's a bad design. It should not do that. Okay. So, now we want to put this fellow in, and we're going to screw it up tight. coffee end sorted, and we're going to put the water on this end. We've just boiled our water with the Campmaster stove over here. Now this is good and hot, so let's just make sure I've got the right end here. Yeah, that's the correct one. Not sure why it's got 2 cups. It's really only going to make 1 cup at a time. Okay, so I'm going to pop our hot water into here. So I can't see very well because the lighting's not great, so I hope it doesn't go all over my fingers. Right. And then we pop this fellow on. Yep, it does spill over a bit, so yeah, there must be a level at which you stop putting that in. Okay, that's on. I don't think that makes any difference. Now the theory is here, we pop that out, turn it over and pump it, and wind up with a small cup of espresso coffee. And yes, you can see it's just coming out the bottom there. Now, is this the easiest way to make coffee on the road? Probably not. But it's a gadget that we just wanted to try out. And if you want a good strong little espresso, let's put that down, makes it easier. Still going. But what I did, I actually boiled enough coffee for a full cup. There's quite a bit still coming out. I don't know how this is going to film. This could end up to be a complete stuff up. Let's go and grab the cup. So I'm going to pop a bit of Coffee Mate into there. So I'm not going to drink it as an espresso, I'm going to drink it as a long coffee. We pop that in, and we've got the remains of our hot water here. And voila, 1 cup of coffee. Is it worth it? Well, this thing was what, $40? I don't like the design. I usually like Aldi gear, but that stupid little rubber seal in there I don't like. The fact that the coffee is not separated in a screw lid container I don't like. That's all making life more difficult than it should be. Other ones I've seen of this are a better design. $40? No. I bought this as a demo just to see what it was like and really to make a video on it. So would I pay $40 for that normally? I don't think I would. I reckon a better price for that would have been about $25. If it was really well designed and worked perfectly and produced a bit more coffee, maybe. And now the test is this the same as making a coffee normally? Making a coffee normally through a mocha pot, does this produce as good a result as doing that? I'd say for me that's a bit weak. So add less water next time perhaps, not make a full cup. But it's okay. For coffee aficionados, they're not going to like it. It's much too weak. I myself, I much prefer a stronger coffee than that. I would say making 2 cups with this, 2 of those little cups, and then putting it in here and topping it up, that might give me the result I want. But as it stands, just making 1, it's a little bit fiddly. Yes, you can make a coffee on the road with it, but I'm probably going to stick to my coffee bags because they're dead easy. Pop them in the cup, fill it up with hot water, and leave them as long as you like to get the strength of coffee you want. But yeah, okay. Do I like it? No, I really don't. I really don't think much of that at all. It's fiddly. There are design issues, and it's too expensive for what it is. It's just a big hunk of plastic. So unfortunately, I found an Aldi product I probably wouldn't buy again. Never mind. No, I'm not going to like everything they produce, am I? So that's it for this one, just a really quick one. But thanks for having a look, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.